Hi, Sandy Carry-On with Sandy Carry-On Quilting, and I want to show you free motion quilting with a ruler and my new ruler foot on my FOF Quilt Expression 4.0. But first I want to tell you about my free motion with the feet that came with the Quilt Expression 4.0, because we haven't had a ruler foot for domestic. Well, we have, but they've been metal. You can't see through them. I love this. This is the Sensormatic free motion foot for the FOF Quilt Expression 4.0, and it's square. It did have a plastic part there. I modified it so that it's an open toe now, and I love it for doing free motion. And I started doing some ruler work with it, and it does well with the straight ruler, which I'll show you, but the curved ruler, not so much. Okay, so for the straight ruler, just want to make sure my pressure foot is down, because otherwise if it's up, the ruler can slip underneath it when it starts hopping. See there? So ruler foot down. In the spring free motion, it's going to stay stationary, so don't have to worry about it. With the Sensormatic, it does hop. So bring that thread up, lock those stitches, and then I'm free to go. Okay, press your foot up. There we go. Perfectly straight line right along that ruler. Love it for that. With the curved ruler, I have a little bit of a difficulty. On a small piece like this, it's wonderful because I can just glide that foot alongside of it when it's down. Sorry. To follow that curve, because it is a straight edge against a curved edge. And so I'll show you if I keep it stationary, which you would in a large quilt. In a large quilt, you're not going to move it all over the place. So let me just start here. Let me bring up that bobbin thread. Lock those stitches. And then I'm just going to go right alongside the edge, going straight as I would with a large quilt. Okay, for the most part it does okay until I get over here to this back side. And that's where you're going to see the problem. Spread up. Okay, so I'm going to turn this so you can see. Here it's going pretty good, about 1/4 of an inch around. It starts getting larger till it ends up about 1/2 an inch over here. So it's not consistent enough to do really good ruler work with this. So Accents in Design have been working on these polycarbonate ruler feet for about 3 years. She says they've been researching. They've got this exhausted list of machines. So Bernina, Baby Lock, Brother, Dressmaker, Elna, Good Housekeeper, Hobbymatic, Hobbymaker, Jaguar, JCPenney, Kenmore, Nyeki, All FOF, New Home, Rickar, Simplicity, Singer. They have high shank, medium shank, low shank, and they have an HSS that's on very few machines, so I don't carry those, but I'm carrying the high, medium, low for my people who are here in the Long Beach area who would love to come see me and save on shipping costs. Okay, so it takes a few things to put this on. And I was at first a little bit confused about this disc there and the washer, but she explains it totally in the directions. So first thing you do, take out the directions, read them before putting on the foot. Okay? You don't want to ruin your machine or ruin the foot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this whole foot that my other feet clip onto. And excuse my head if it's in the shot and hands, and get this screwdriver in the slot where I can get it off. There we go. So all you want is the bar there. Okay, I'm going to keep the screw, put the foot aside, and then your presser foot goes down. Okay, washer goes over the hole on your throat plate. Feed dogs are down. Okay, otherwise your foot's going to be higher than you want it to be, and it may interfere. So you put your foot there, you put the washer on the screw, and then you screw it on, but don't tighten it. So bear with me while I get this in the hole and get it tightened. Oops. It's always harder to do things when you have an audience. You don't want things to go wrong, but somehow they always do. Okay. So tighten that. Now, you want that sitting on the washer, and you want to put your needle down using your hand crank, because you may have to adjust this bottom washer. So all the way down, making sure that it's not interfering with the foot, the bar, or anything. And then you can do your final tightening of that screw onto that presser foot bar. There it is. Okay. Now I can raise my needle up, take out that, put that aside, put it in your bag just for when you have to take this on and off and on and off. And away we go. My presser foot is on. Isn't that beautiful? It's clear. Let me get maybe a different color underneath. There. Yeah. It's hard to tell because it's so clear. You can't see. You see right through it. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, I haven't tried one of the metal ones on here. They were just too expensive. But these clear ruler foot, they're polycarbonate, so they're high strength, so they're not going to break on you. Does have a little dip there for you to help see that needle, but it's not going to interfere with the ruler going around it at all. Now, on your domestic machines, you do have usually some presser bar or something. I have my walking foot attachment here, so I can't bring my ruler all the way around, but you'll see I'm not going to need to because the foot is round. Okay, so I'm going to bring my thread up, and you want both threads to go underneath that foot. So I've got them both underneath there, and now lock those stitches and go for my straight stitch. There we go, nice and straight. Press the foot up. Put my threads again, nice straight stitch, but look at this curve now. Okay. Pull it a little bit away. Here I go. And look, see, that's what I was telling you about. I don't have to worry about this because it's far enough away when I get to this side that it's not interfering one bit. Pull my threads away. Keeping the ruler in place, I'll show you. 1/4 of an inch all the way around, where remember this one started out at 1/4 of an inch, ended up like about 1/2 of an inch. So isn't that wonderful? And then you don't have to turn it. So I can use this on this side also. Oops. There we go. All sorts of threads there. Look, one hand! Awesome! Okay, and why can I do it one-handed? Because of this gripper on the bottom. It grips the fabric and it holds it, and you can just free motion all you want. Either way, when you're doing free motion, you need to be able to go forward, back, to the sides, so you're not having to shift that quilt around and around and around. You can just use your free motion, and so that's the new clear ruler foot for domestic machines by Accents in Design. They're up in Washington. They ship priority mail. It's insured, it's trackable, and very fast shipping, and they're just a wonderful company to work with, a mom and pop company here in the America, and wonderful. Like I said, if you're in Long Beach area, California, give me a call. I'll leave my number. Well, you can find it on my website. I'll have you go to my website, and then you can check it out. And yeah, so this was for the medium shank. I have another machine with a low shank that I'll do later, and you're going to love it. They're very low price, between 24 to 28, depending on low, medium, and high shank. And just a wonderful bargain when the other feet out there are twice as expensive and they're not clear. So this gives you clarity, strength, durability, and affordability. So I love them. Check it out. Next week I should be having a demo here at my house and you can try them out. Okay? Stay tuned. Bye.